have Mr. Rajnish Kumar with me, Chairman of State Bank of India, after posting a splendid quarter this time around. So first of all, a very happy Dhanteras and a very happy Diwali. And it's indeed been a very happy Diwali for you, looking at your numbers.
Thank you. I wish happy Diwali and Dhanteras to all your viewers.
Okay, I want to start with the asset quality because that's been the shining point in your earnings with slippages of just around 8,000 odd crores. But is that run rate sustainable for the year going ahead, considering that there are macro concerns, individual, large corporates, mid corporates concerns?
Yeah. This is our normal run rate, I would say, for quarterly. And sometimes 1 or 2 quarters we surprise with some higher numbers. But for the year as a whole, our fresh slippages would be in the range of 2% of our loan. So that we will maintain. Quarter to quarter variations keep on happening.
Okay, so I could not manage to catch the write-off figures in the quarter, and also the second part that I wanted to ask is that Finance Minister gave a special dispensation of not declaring any MSME accounts as NPAs. So did you restructure a lot during the quarter?
Not a lot during the quarter, but whatever accounts are eligible. And that is a dispensation which was given by Reserve Bank of India. There was a scheme. Reserve Bank of India had come out with a scheme where they had given a special dispensation. So that has been continuing since then, and that scheme is valid up to March 2020. And as I said, that whatever accounts are eligible, we are doing it, but the number in terms of the number of accounts is fairly significant, but in terms of amounts, it is not as significant.
Okay, so one of the biggest concerns at this point in time is the credit growth not picking up. And so what is the main reason for that? Is it the demand side concern or is it the supply side concern? You've tried to say that, it's a misconception that banks are not lending. But where is the bigger problem? Where does the problem lie? And also the second part to that is, where would the credit growth pickup come from? Because when I see your credit growth details, the large pickup has been in the retail segment. Yes. The other segments have seen very less growth this time around.
So it is the utilization of working capital limits by the large corporates, which is at around 30% or 32%. So that is the only thing, and we have moved into busy season, and in the second half, the utilization is always better. And retail growth, as you have mentioned, that we are growing at around 18%. So that growth story will continue because we are very competitive in that market. Our processes are quite efficient, and we have the advantage of huge distribution reach. And corporates, as and when their utilization of working capital limit improves, automatically the credit growth numbers will look up.
So the asset quality concerns continue to persist, and one of the newest concerns is now the telecom sector exposure because of the Supreme Court ruling. So how prepared are you for that? Do you have adequate, have you made adequate provisioning for the same, or do we expect that to come in the next 2 quarters or so?
No, there's no immediate threat because they all are very respected companies, let me put it this way. But there are some financial difficulties on account of whatever decision has come, but the time frame in which these dues are to be paid, that is yet to be decided, and what would be the government's response and reaction, that is also to be seen. And as far as your question is concerned, we are always ready, or we have always readied ourselves, and that is what you have seen our effort has been, that create the necessary resilience and strength in the balance sheet and your P&L. That if anything unusual happens, you should be able to bear it.
So I want to ask one question about your exposure to the power sector. How much does it stand at, at the end of the second quarter? And also, slowdown has hit that sector as well, and there have always been regulatory and implementation issues in that sector. So do you see, NPA spiking up in that sector as well?
No, whatever NPAs were there, we already have, I think, about 19 accounts. And in our presentation to analysts, we have given what is the status of each of the accounts. So we have provided 54% on that NPA book, and there is no immediate threat of any other account slipping as of now.
So just one last question, specifically what's the update with regards to the DHFL resolution process, and is liquidation one of the routes that you would consider right now?
We have all our options open. As the situation develops, we will take the decision.
All right, so thank you so much, and once again a very happy Diwali.
Thank you.